SuperKid and the Villain of Time. On a seemingly normal day, SuperKid was flying above the clouds, patrolling the city from the sky. The sun's rays shone on his shield, where the letters SK stood out proudly. Everything was quiet until a strange humming sound echoed in the air. Suddenly, the sky turned gray and buildings began to fade and reappear in different eras. Confused, SuperKid quickly descended to the ground, where people were running in panic. In the blink of an eye, he saw something incredible. An ancient Egyptian pyramid stood in the middle of the city, while a few meters away, a futuristic car flew through the air. It was as if time was going crazy. What is happening here? SuperKid wondered. Suddenly, a loud noise caught his attention. In the middle of the central square, a tall man appeared, with a cape that seemed to be made of sand, ancient clocks embedded in his suit, and a shiny scepter in his hand. His eyes glowed with an eerie light as he smiled arrogantly. SuperKid, I am Cronos, the villain of time, and I have come to rule all ages, the man proclaimed with a sinister laugh. The past, present, and future shall be under my rule. Nothing can stop me. SuperKid flew towards him, determined to stop the threat. However, just before he reached him, Cronos waved his scepter, and a wave of energy enveloped SuperKid. Suddenly, the hero found himself in the middle of a medieval battlefield. Knights and archers fought around him, completely oblivious to his presence. This is not good, SuperKid thought, dodging the arrows that flew around him. He knew he couldn't stay there for long. He focused his energy, using his X-ray vision to locate the time distortion. In the distance, on top of a tower, he saw a vortex, a kind of portal through which Cronos must be manipulating time. With his superhuman speed, SuperKid flew towards the tower, knocking down the doors and passing through the soldiers who seemed frozen in time. When he reached the top, there was Cronos again, laughing with satisfaction as he watched the chaos he had unleashed. "Did you think you could catch me that easily, kid?" Cronos said, fading away just before SuperKid could reach him. But SuperKid wasn't going to give up. Using his superintelligence, he began to understand the patterns of Cronos' scepter. He realized that every time the villain used his power, he left a faint energy signature that connected the different eras. He knew that if he could alter that signature, he could return time to its normal flow. With a quick maneuver, SuperKid flew towards the vortex and, using his super strength, slammed it shut. The portal began to crumble, and in an instant, SuperKid was transported back to his own time, right in front of Cronos. Shocked, the time villain tried to use his scepter again, but SuperKid was faster. With a burst of energy, he launched a beam of blue and red energy directly at Cronos' scepter, making it vibrate and shake before exploding into 1,000 pieces. "It can't be. I've lost control of time," Cronos screamed as the clocks on his suit stopped and began to rewind. Suddenly, Cronos himself began to age and rejuvenate rapidly, caught in a spiral of his own power. "This ends here, Cronos," said SuperKid, catching the villain before he completely vanished into the time stream. He held him firmly and took him to a special prison designed to contain beings with temporal powers. With the scepter destroyed and Cronos trapped, the chaos in the city began to fade away. The pyramids disappeared, the futuristic cars disintegrated in midair, and everything returned to normal. The people, though confused, began to calm down, grateful that SuperKid had stopped the threat. Back in his secret hideout, SuperKid reflected on what had happened. Cronos was a dangerous opponent, capable of controlling not only the present, but also the past and the future. But what SuperKid had learned was that time, though powerful, was not unbreakable. With courage, determination, and his sharp wit, he had managed to restore balance. Time is a complex enemy, SuperKid thought, but there will always be a way to defeat it. With a smile on his face and the wind caressing his cape, SuperKid flew through the skies again, ready to face whatever new adventure the universe had in store for him.